LongHaul Larry Big Blue. We are on our way up to Allentown, Pennsylvania. It is October 25th, 2019. We're doing a little backcountry adventure. It's running 30 through Arkansas and everything. There's a spot, it's like 40 miles into Arkansas, 50 miles, something like that. Every week it's just a huge backup. It's always so bad. It's just this little construction area and they just have such an issue with it. And I've been stuck in that thing a few times, so this time I decided I'm going around it. That's all there is to it. I'm taking the back roads. So I am actually in a town called Prescott, Arkansas. So I'm actually following Google on my phone. And it rerouted me this way, and I kind of looked at it. It was all state highways, so I figured, why not? Kind of see what the road is that I'm doing here. It's just a little side road that goes along there. And basically the sign that was on the highway said it was stopped or up to 20 mile an hour traffic up ahead. So this gets me around it. Hey, I'm happy. I don't know if it'd be faster or not, but it's less aggravation. Plus I get a little drive through the countryside. I don't mind a little country driving. But I tell you what, since I've been on these little roads out here, I've seen 3 state troopers out here. So they're out here because they know all the trucks are out here running on these roads here and stuff. So they're probably out here. Shit on happens, I guess. John is up actually ahead of me. I talked to him because I figured he was home. I knew that. And Donnie said that he was leaving on Wednesday. So I figured he delivered a load. Oh, that's right. I talked to him and he delivered a load this morning, first thing down here in Texas. And then, so I sent him a message and asked him if he was still down here. And he said, yep. And he called me and then he said he was sitting at the pilot at Sulphur Springs, which is just outside of Dallas on 30. And I said, well, I'm heading that way. He's like, really? He's like, you want me to wait for you? I said, I was dealing with traffic going around Dallas, so I didn't know how long it'd be. So he took off, but he's somewhere up ahead of me. Not really sure where, but he's up here somewhere. So we'll see if we can catch him. I think he's going to have about a half an hour or 45 minutes or so more drive time than I'm going to. So not sure where he'll end up tonight. But it turns out we're actually hauling the exact same load. We're hauling the same load and going to the same place. Other things going on is, I don't know if you guys have seen it yet or not, but there is a new shirt that we've designed up and available for printing. You guys can check it out on the website. Description will be down in the description of this video. So click on that and it'll take you right to it. And it's It's got all three of us from ADL, all three of us YouTubers from ADL on there. We're gonna come up with another design too. A couple of you subscribers come up with an idea on a t-shirt and stuff, and I think it's a really good idea. I'm just trying to figure it out. It's a lot of work. Photoshop, I'm not the greatest at it, but I'm trying. This is rice country yet. We're kind of looking out in the fields and stuff on the sides of the road. I don't think this is rice country. Because I know on the other side of Little Rock, I know that that's pretty much all rice country out in the country there, countryside. I don't know if this is not. It doesn't really look like it. I think it's probably because this is more hilly stuff. The rice, you need to be, low ground and be able to flood the fields and all that. So this area just isn't that style. Picked up a little bit of a conversation here from the highway. Maybe somebody yelling at somebody for cutting them off or something. Another one. Miles to go. I'll turn back up to the highway. Hopefully it'll be all past the construction stuff and zoom, zoom, away we go. Going the other way on 32, because I've seen quite a few different trucks coming down through here the same way. So I'm thinking people are jumping off coming this way too. I'm a bit tired. I got a long ways to go yet. Turn left on 51 North. I guess this is it. out of here. Boy, I just caught a really strong smell of wood, of the woods. I wondered if it was off of that logging truck and all the bark or something, like pine needles or something all in the base of it. No, it's out here. This area just smells like, kind of like wet woods, which it's been raining and it's woods, so I guess there you go. See any deer out here. These roads here, I've been kind of just looking at the ditches looking for deer, but I don't know, maybe Arkansas is really not known for their deer population. Not sure. Doesn't really seem like a truck road to me. It's a nice little road. You know what? I've ran out here. I've went for a run out here. I parked one time up here, right up here, and for my half-an-hour break, I parked on, and I ran out and I ran for I ran down here. I remember this. Sure enough. Yep. I pulled up and I just parked on the off-ramp there, and went out there and I parked on the truck and left it sit there, and for a half-an-hour break I went for a run on that road out there. It's like 2 o'clock in the morning or something. I remember that. I remember that little structure there. I went past. And look at this. Traffic is flowing. Well, there we go. We got ourselves 84 miles. So we turn off onto the 440 to go around Little Rock. And on more we go to Pennsylvania. Well, guys, it is, I don't even know what day it is. It's October 26, 2019. And this is where we made it to last night. Made her to the old cockroach truck stop. I had about 40 minutes left to drive when I got here. But I wasn't going to make it. I wasn't going to make it with the time that I had. I wasn't going to make it 700 miles. With 700 miles left to go, or 750. 750 miles seems to be about the most I can do legally in a day. just wasn't going to be able to do it legally, get to within this range and stuff. I only had 4 minutes left to drive, and I mean, right now I got 906 miles left to go up to Allentown, Pennsylvania. So it wasn't going to happen. So what I did is I shut her down there, got me some sleep, and I am actually going to be taking off. I'm going to run a full day here, knock out 750 miles, and knock this out. And knock a big chunk of this out. I'll shut down, do my break tonight, and then tomorrow morning I'll deliver. I'm actually not supposed to, I don't think I deliver until tomorrow evening. But this place here, we can run it in early. They take us early, so. But I asked the boss what I was doing next day, and he said that I'm going to be doing that 3-stop pickup in New Jersey. So that means I'll be loading Monday morning over there in New Jersey. So when I get empty tomorrow night, then I'll just turn around and run over to New Jersey and shut her down over there, hang out and spend the night over there. A little bit of wind here. Alright, I'll catch you guys later. Hey guys, we are waking up here and taking off. I'm not actually waking up. I've been up for a while. Been out doing a walk. I'm in a place called Raffine, Virginia. I'm not saying that right. Raffine, Virginia. It's kind of nice here. I've been here a few times. I thought I would just look around this place. This place is huge. I've never really realized how big this place was. It's a big truck stop. And you're surrounded by, you know, the hills here in Virginia and stuff. Everything's all turning colors. It's a beautiful day here today. Got 75 degrees showing here. But I parked back here and I pulled in here. I actually never knew this place was this big. It's a big truck stop. I've pulled in here in the past and I've stopped in at this petrol once or twice, but I've always just stopped up at the front. I didn't even know this huge parking lot was back here. But I pulled in here like, I don't know, I think it was like 2 in the morning, something like that. 1 o'clock, midnight or something. I don't remember what it was. But I pulled in here pretty late and I was able to find a parking spot, no problem. But this place is a big place. There's no cab over right there. Look at this rig over here. I went out for a walk earlier. Kind of what I'm thinking about. That's not too big. It's not too big of a rig, but it's decent size. I don't know. It's pretty cool. Pretty nice little rig there. That's quite the boat there, huh? Whew. There's some money sitting there. Water damage from Toronto. That is quite the rig. That boat there is some money. You guys over there are going to get a truck wash, I guess. But I guess I got some bad dad jokes I need to catch up on. October 24th. Wow, I guess I really need to catch up. Who owns a living by driving his customers away? Well, that would be a taxi driver. October 25th. Why can't you hear a pterodactyl pee? Oh, I'm sorry. I messed that up. Why can't you hear a pterodactyl pee? Because the P is silent. Well, I messed that up. I looked at the word. I'm like, what is that? Why can't you hear a pterodactyl pee? Because the P is silent. And October 26th, 27th. Today's the 27th. What did the big chimney say to the little chimney? You're too young to smoke. Here you go. All caught up. I'll probably gotta just let you guys go. I'm probably just gonna let you guys go here. But I got myself 300 miles to go to my destination. Well, guys, here we are, Allentown, Pennsylvania. Doot doot. Allentown, downtown. I'm trying to think of some kind of song that corresponds to that, and I couldn't think of one. And somehow that downtown song popped into my head, but that didn't even sound close to it. I just don't know at this moment. We are here. Got to do a little bit of jumping around to get in this place. It's probably an easier way to get in here. I don't know. I just haven't really looked at it. I came in here last week and it worked. Getting out of here was a little bit tight in the morning. Doot. I think I got to turn here correctly. So tight. Oops, missed my shift moment there. Pacific Pride commercial fueling. We might find John here. Oop, these are gonna be rough. We might. Do. There's a no truck sign. Oh no. I'm not turning on that road anyways. I tell you what, the last week I was here, when you come into this place, there's no room. And when you come in, there were some trucks that were parked right there at the driveway entrance. And when I got empty, I didn't have any hours, so I just pulled right back over there and just went back to sleep. And I was sleeping there, and next morning, I guess somebody didn't like it that I was sleeping there. And whoa, you better hurry up, car. There's a car coming. And somebody knocked on my door. Probably somebody who works there. We're around there. Some trucks parking around here all the time. Yeah, it's a warehouse. But somebody knocked on my door, and I was like, what in the world? And I got up and I looked out. The person was gone. So probably somebody comes by there every morning and just pounds on people's doors, just, how when they come into work and stuff. You shouldn't be here. And I sat there for a couple minutes and stuff, and then the trucker in front of me, he got up, and he came walking on, and you can see he just woke up too, so they did the same thing to him, knocked on his door. I need to do something real quick, so I'm just going to pull in here just real quick before I go in there. All right. You can see all these trucks just up and down the sides of the driveway here, the road. I think that's John right up ahead of me. Excuse me. Nope, that's not John. That's John. He's parked there sleeping. Sure enough. Yep, he surely is. Got it kind of set up kind of nice here. You just pull up here and there's this yard guy here, and you give him your paperwork, and he checks your seal and temperature and then writes it on there, and then you go and check in. Kind of like it. And they give you a door, and you go back there, and when you get empty and you get your green light, you just pull back around and park right by the office, get your paperwork. Well, guys, we got empty over there in Allentown. I did get to see John just as I was leaving. He was actually sitting out on the street sleeping. I guess he tried to check in earlier and they wouldn't take him. I guess he got there a little bit before me and he tried to check in and they wouldn't take him. So he was just parked out there, and I sent him a message and I said, oh, guess you're here and sleeping. And he, so where are you? And I told him, I said, I'm getting unloaded. And he was like, what? They wouldn't let me in. So he came in there and he got unloaded, but he checked in and I got all done, and then I was leaving out of there, and then just as I was pulling out, I saw him coming back behind the building. I just kind of stopped and put my flashes on. I ran back and talked to him just for a couple minutes. And I took off, and I'm over here in New Jersey now. This is my first stop that I'll be doing on this load. It's the third time I've done this load. I don't mind this load at all. I actually do not mind coming over here in New Jersey and picking up this load. It's just the third stop. It sucks. But I'll be parking right here. This little stretch is this right here. It doesn't have any no parking signs. And I guess those trucks are trying to park in there and stuff, but I park out here. So there you go. Get loaded up in the morning. So I guess I'll let you guys go. I hope that everyone out there is having themselves a great day, great night as they're watching this here video. And if you are not, certainly can change all that around and try it all over again tomorrow. I'll catch you guys later. See ya.